Hello, welcome to Stocks and Squats. My name is L. Jermaine Russell, and I'm here to teach you a wonderful lesson of yoga. So, wherever you are, let's meet at our mat in child's pose. So, you come to kneel at the mat and bring your hips to your heels and forehead onto the mat. Now, once you come to child's pose, you can extend your arms long out in front of you. You can bring your arms back beside your legs, palms face up. But once you get here, find an opportunity where you can settle, where you can relax everything, let go of everything. However your day went, it doesn't matter at this point right now. What matters is how you feel and the intention that you bring to your mat as you come to feel. Find your breath here as you greet every inhale with the same volume and capacity as your exhales. In through the nose and out through the nose. Trying to find a place where you can soften, where you can relax all the muscle, all the tension, and allow it to wash away onto the mat. For the next 30 minutes, we will move, we will feel empowered, we will feel stimulated. But before we get to any of that, create an intention right here, right now. Whatever it is that brought you to your mat, let that intention be yours, and only yours. Nothing outside the corners of your mat. Wherever you are, exhale all the air out with an SH sound until your lungs feel completely empty. And then greet that exhalation with a deep inhale through the nose. Allow the ribs to expand, the belly to drop down to your thighs. And then HA, exhale, let it all go. Let it out. If your arms are by the sides of your hips, bring them up towards the front edge of your mat. Press your hips back by your hips. Spread your fingers wide. Maybe you shake your head yes. You shake your head no. However you do it, let it go. Maybe you shimmy your shoulders as you continue to relax your neck and allow that wave from the base of your skull to spiral down your back in between your shoulder blades to your hips and down to your toes. Wiggle your toes. Take a giant inhale here. And exhale, deepen and soften into the mat. On your next inhale, curl your toes under, shoot your hips up high for your first downward facing dog. And let this dog be playful as you bend one knee and bend the other knee. Not to take anything really serious here, but just feel the stretchiness of your skin as you bend the knees. Maybe you take a gentle hop. Spread your fingers wide. All right. And feel the skin stretch along the side body. Continue to shake your head yes or shake your head no to relax any tension in your neck. And let's clean up this downward facing dog now. As you spread the fingers wide, rotate your triceps in so that your armpits, as if they had eyeballs, could look at each other. Straighten arms, straight. Keep your arms straight. Relax your head. so that the neck has no tension in it. And as you press your knuckles into the mat, not your wrist, use that strength to press your heart towards your thighs. As you bring your heart to your chest, to your thighs, maybe take a deep bend in your knees. And then shoot your hips up high so that you can get more length behind your legs and thighs. Feel the stretch here as you use your inhale to lift the right leg long and back behind you. Maybe you circle out the ankle, but as you lift your leg, you look for more length, or look for more length out of the hip socket than height. And bend your knee and then stack your right hip on top of your left hip, and then circle out at your right hip socket. Open up here. Continue to press away from the mat with your knuckles. Open up the side body here. Inhale to extend the right leg long. And exhale, lower the toes down to the mat. Inhale, lift the left leg long and back behind you. Remember, you lift your leg out of the hip socket here. And circle the ankle, try to lift your leg up a little bit higher. Bend the left knee, and then stack your left hip on top of the right hip. And then circle out the hip here. Give you a chance to lubricate the joints. You might have been sitting the whole day. Might have been in front of a computer. Or if you were just standing all day, this is a nice time to really open up your hips. And inhale to extend your left leg long. Then exhale, bring your toes down to the mat. And take an inhale to bend your knees. And exhale to walk up towards the front of your mat. And hang here in a forward fold. Hang heavy. Relax your head, the crown of the head points down to the mat. Maybe you shake your head yes, shake your head no. Shimmy out the shoulders. You can interlace your fingers and place them at the base of your skull. And use this opportunity to take a gentle pull or allow the gravity to pull down on your cervical spine. Maybe you grab your opposite elbows here and shake your shoulders from side to side. Nice. You can let your arms go, let them hang heavy. Take an inhale to halfway lift, flat back, long spine. As you take this halfway lift, place your hands on your thighs or on your shins, not on your knees. Scoop your lower belly in and release your shoulders away from your ears. Keep your gaze down to the mat. And then exhale, let that go. Let's try that one more time swiftly. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, long spine. Exhale, let that go. Forward fold. Use your following inhale to rise all the way up through your mountain pose. Biceps by your ears. Spread the fingers wide. Let the palms face each other. Stand tall and proud here. Root down through the soles of your feet and squeeze your quads. Squeeze your glutes and suck your lower belly in. Release your shoulders away from your ears, but keep no bend in the arms, so the arms are nice and long here. Keep the gaze forward as you look straight ahead to stay focused. Take an inhale to look up in between your hands. Maybe take a gentle back bend as you look back to reach back. And then exhale, dive forward, forward fold. Hang heavy. Let's go through that one more time on your inhale. Rise all the way up through your mountain pose. Look in between your hands. As you look up, reach back, look back. exhale, forward fold. Hang heavy. Now take this one more time on your own. And use the breath to draw you all the way up to stand. And allow that inhale to press your hips forward to look all the way back. And then allow that exhale to drop you down for your forward fold. Take an inhale for a halfway lift, flat back, long spine. And exhale, let it go. Forward fold. Place your hands down, step your feet back, and pause in the upper push-up plank. And with this upper push-up plank, shoulders stacked over your wrists, spread the fingers wide. Say gaze, keep your eyes look in between your hands. Your hips are in line with your shoulders, and you suck your lower belly in. The heels point up to the ceiling. And on your inhale, push the mat away. And exhale, lower halfway, forearms graze or biceps graze the side of your ribs. Inhale to rise up for your up dog. Take a giant inhale here. And then exhale, press the mat away for your downward facing dog. And once you're in your downward facing dog, take a bend at the knees and walk up towards the front edge of your mat. Hang out in the forward fold right here. Hang heavy. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, long spine. And exhale, let that go. Inhale, stand all the way up through your mountain pose. Take a gentle back bend, look back, reach back. And exhale, let it go. Forward fold. Inhale for halfway lift, flat back, long spine. And exhale, let it go. And take that sun salutation on your own 2 more times. And follow your breath here as you go through your up dog to your downward facing dog. Synchronize your breath with your movement. You bend the knees and walk up towards the front edge of your mat. Inhale for a halfway lift, flat back, long spine. You let it go on your exhale. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, long spine. And exhale, let it go. Step back. Upper push-up plank. Lower halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time. Maybe you close your eyes here. Just to find the movement with your breath. Maybe you don't. We use this time to feel. And when you're ready, we'll meet in downward facing dog. And your downward facing dog, inhale your right leg long and back. Exhale, bring your right knee to your right elbow. Look over your right shoulder. Inhale, extend the right leg long. Exhale, twist. Right knee to left elbow. Look over your left shoulder. Inhale, extend the right leg long. Exhale, bring the knee to your forehead. Inhale, extend the right leg long. And exhale, step it all the way through. Rotate the back heel down. Rise up. Warrior one. Stay low in that front lunge. As you use the outside edge of your left pinky toe to press into the mat. Maybe you crawl your right toes towards the front edge of the mat here. Bring your left hip forward, draw your right hip back, and a straight, long left leg. Stay low in the lunge. Scoop the lower belly in, reach long through the arms, and exhale, peel open, warrior two. As you stay low in the lunge here. Shoulders stack over hips. Long line of energy from middle finger from your right hand through the middle of your upper back, through the left middle finger. Stay low in the lunge. Inhale to straighten the front leg. And then use your inhale to reach forward. And then bring your right hand down onto your right shin. Left arm up to the ceiling for your Trikonasana. For your triangle here. And in this triangle here, open up your left hip to the side wall. Or to the left side of your mat. Right? Shoulder stack over shoulder, left shoulder stack over right shoulder. Use your inhale to reach up to the ceiling. Stretch the left side ribs. Nice and long. And inhale one more time here. Exhale. Twist, rotate. Bring your left hand down. Bring your right hand up for your revolve triangle. Maybe you can get your shoulders to stack over each other. But keep your feet rooted into the mat. Shoulder stack over shoulder. Scoop your lower belly in. As you look over your right shoulder here. Get that twist in your middle and upper back. Take a giant inhale here. And exhale. Bring your right hand down to the mat. Frame your right foot. Step your right foot back. And go through your flow. Nice. Now, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg long and back behind you. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, look over the left shoulder. Inhale, leg long. Exhale, left elbow, left knee, right elbow, look over the right shoulder. Inhale, the left leg long. Exhale, left knee to your forehead. Suck the lower belly in. And inhale to extend the left leg long. Then exhale, step your foot in between your hands, rotate the back heel down, rise up, warrior one. Now notice the difference between the right side and the left side of your warrior one. Maybe you crawl your toes towards the front edge of the mat so that you can stay low in that front leg. The left thigh is parallel to the mat. Bump your right hip forward, bring your left hip back so that your hips are in line underneath the mat. Lift the chin away from your chest. Inhale to reach up tall. Stretch through the side body. Exhale, peel open, warrior two. Stay low in that lunge. Feel the stretch from fingertip to fingertip as you bring your chin to the left shoulder. Your shoulders are stacked over the hips. Suck the lower belly in. Straighten that front leg. As you inhale, reach forward. Then exhale, bring your left hand to your left shin. Right hand up skyward. Open up your hips to the right side of the room. Right shoulder stacked over your left shoulder. Suck the lower belly in. This should feel good to you. Shouldn't feel like torture. Take an inhale to stretch the right side body. Then exhale, bring the right hand down to your left shin and twist. Left hand up to the ceiling. And maybe you don't get a full twist where the shoulders stack here. That's fine. But scoop your lower belly in and look over your left shoulder as much as you can. No weight in your right hand on your left shin. Take inhales and exhales through your nose. Stretch up tall, stretch long. Use your inhale here. And exhale. Bring your left hand down. Bend your front knee. Frame your front foot. Step your left foot to meet the right and go through your flow. For your up dog into your downward facing dog. Inhale to bend your knees. And then walk up towards the front edge of your mat. Hang out in the forward fold here. Hang heavy. Maybe you shake your shoulders. You sway from side to side. Take an inhale for a halfway lift, flat back, long spine. And exhale, let that go. And sit down and back for your chair pose. And in your chair pose, root down through the soles of your feet. Maybe even bring the weight into your heels, where it's so much that you can lift your toes up off the mat, and then you can firmly press them down into the mat. Suck your lower belly in as you squeeze your thighs to sit a little bit lower. Lift your chest up just a little bit higher. And look up in between your hands. Use that deep inhale to extend long. Exhale to sink a little bit lower. There you go. Squeeze the thighs. Reach long, reach tall. Inhale to stand all the way up. Take a gentle back bend here. And exhale, dive forward, forward fold. Hang heavy. Let it go. That was one chair pose. You know what it feels like to be in that chair pose. So let's try it one more time. Inhale, sit down low, arms up high. As you reach through your fingertips, try to sit down and back. Hips down, weight back into the heels. Squeeze the quads. Suck the lower belly in. Lift the chest up just a little bit higher. Not because I'm saying these things, but because you can do these things. Your body is meant to move. So because you can do it, do it. Sit down just a little bit more. Nice. Stay here, steady with the breath. Inhale here. Exhale to sink a little bit lower. Inhale to stand all the way up. Look back, reach back. And then exhale, let it go. Forward fold. Hang heavy. Beautiful. Take an inhale for a halfway lift, flat back, long spine. And exhale, let that go. Plant the hands down, step the feet back. And pause. Upper push-up plank. We'll come to a side plank here. Bring your right hand into the middle of the mat and then roll over onto your right hand. Keep your left hip up to the ceiling, left palm up to the ceiling. Left palm face to the left of the room. Fingertips point up to the ceiling. Shoulders stacked over shoulders. Hips stacked over hips. Maybe you lift your left leg up just so high. Bring your left bicep by your left ear. Here you bring them back. And bring the left hand down onto the mat. for your upper push-up plank. And switch left hand into the middle of the mat and lift your right hand up to the ceiling. Right hip up to the ceiling. Palm face to the left side of the room. Or to the right side of the room, sorry. Suck your lower belly in. Maybe you lift your right leg up, bring your right bicep by your right ear. Try for some balance. And bring your right hand back down to center. Swing your back in your upper push-up plank. Inhale to push the mat away. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, half for your up dog. Exhale for your downward facing dog. Bend your knees. One knee, bend the other knee. And then bring both knees down to the mat. Stack your hips over your knees, shoulders over your hips. Bring your palms to your lower back. Squeeze your elbows close together so that you can open up the front side of your chest. And relax your head in between your shoulders so that you can stretch the front side of your throat. Press your hands into your hips. Push them forward for your camel. Open up that front side body here. Maybe you crawl your hands down your legs and bring your fingertips on the inside of your heels, thumbs on the outside for a deeper camel. And when you're ready, start to crawl your hands up the side of your legs. Bring your hands to your lower back. And place your heels over your hips. Place your hips over your heels, sorry. For your warrior pose. Maybe you look forward, keep the eyes closed. Feel your heart pound against your chest. Feel alive here. Take a moment to find your breath. Use this opportunity, use this time to find gratitude for yourself. For you made it here to your mat. Use this time where you meditate on your intention, what brought you here originally. Exhale all the air out wherever you are. Take an inhale. And HA, let it go. Take a thought for someone that you care about, that you think about, that you love. Exhale, air out your belly. Take an inhale, deep, rich, full inhale through the nose. And share that breath with them through a HA. Swing your legs forward. Legs long out in front of you. Ankles, big toes touch. And you sit on your sit bones. Move the fleshy part of your butt so you can get those sit bones. Inhale your arms up, biceps by your ears. Take an inhale as you stretch through the front side or through the side bodies. And exhale, hinge forward, forward fold for your seated forward fold. Maybe you use your peace fingers to grab the big toes, or you use all of your fingers and grab the pinky side edge of your foot. But whichever one you choose, Release and let go. Bring your belly to your thighs. And your forehead towards your shins. Crown of the head points to the toes. Maybe you shimmy the hips back so that you can straighten your legs a little bit. Maybe you don't. And give yourself a lower back stretch here. Take a giant inhale here. And exhale, HA, let it go. Stretch a little bit deeper. And release your hands off your feet. Bend the knees. And we'll do a little core exercise here. As you bend your knees and rock your weight into your sit bones, keep the spine nice and long. The chin slightly tucked and eyes look over your kneecaps. Bring the palms to come to touch towards the center. As you inhale to lift your arms up. Exhale to twist to the right. Look over your right shoulder. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, center. Twist to the right. Inhale, center. Twist to the left. One more time. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. Twist to the left. And separate the hands. Bring your knees to chest, chest to knees. Exhale, lower, lengthen and hover. Inhale, knees to chest, chest to knees. Lower, lengthen and hover. Inhale, knees to chest, chest to knees. Lower, lengthen and hover. And hover here for 5, 4, biceps by your ears, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. And give yourself a big hug. You deserve it. You worked very hard for this last 30 minutes or so, so continue to squeeze as much as you can. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Now wherever you are, use your shins and press your shins into your forearms so that your whole spine can flatten onto the mat. Take an exhale here. Inhale to expand the belly. Stretch the side of the ribs. And exhale, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And let it go. Let your legs hang heavy for your final Savasana. Palms face the ceiling. Ankles are at the corners of your mat. Toes plopped off to the edge. Your belly is soft. No tension in the shoulders or the jaw, and even in between the eyebrows. You did such a wonderful job. You did great work here. So let's honor it right now, right here. Maybe you close your eyes, or you keep them open and look at the ceiling, at a point in the ceiling that you can focus on. Where you can use your breath to stay centered, to stay focused on your mat. Thank you so, so much for showing up to your mat. Because showing up is the key ingredient. That's about 90% of the work, is to show up. Now that you've shown up, extend this love to all that you know. Extend the love to family members, to friends, to even strangers. Because we never know who may need that love. For they might have never ever experienced what love can bring into their lives. as you stay on your mat and you lie there in your child's pose. Thank you once again. I appreciate you. I love you. I only wish the best for you. We'll end class with a ringing of the singing bowl. And if you have not done so, please like and subscribe to my channel, where I will give more yoga poses, more ways to stretch and move your body. So wherever you are in your final Savasana, exhale all the air out until you're completely empty. And greet that breath with a giant inhale, deep inhale, hold it at the top. And HA, let it go.